Hey everyone! Today we're going to do a video on spelling check in Canva. Now, unfortunately, Canva does not have any inbuilt tool yet to help you correct your spellings. But there are other ways of doing it, which I will going to show you in this video. There are 6 ways of doing a spell check in Canva. The first one is simply starting with your browser. So let's say I open a file here on which I have some text, and I'm just going to go to my Google Chrome settings over here, and then you go to language, and here you see that you have US, English, French. You can basically choose any language that you want over here, and you can do a basic spell check or enhanced. I have seen that basic is usually enough, and it says which countries do you want to use it for. So I only write in US English, so for me this is enough. And you can customize spell check and you add your words that you want as part of your dictionary. But otherwise, a basic spell check for the language that you want is enough. So now that this is put in here, let me go and put some wrong text in there. And immediately a red line comes saying it's wrong. You right click on it and it gives you all these options: sample, simple, sampled, etc. Right? So this is from Google. The second way is to use a spell check tool like Grammarly. I love Grammarly. I use it for all kinds of text that I write. Now, one way of checking it is you actually go to the Grammarly website. It is, for a simple spell check, it's free. I have premium, but I'm just going to put it in here. So this is wrong, and I put it here, and it tells you, hey, correct your spelling, that is wrong, and it gives you the right spelling here. It says, okay, this should not be sample text, it should be sample text. So you can accept it, then you can copy it and go back and put it in your Canva design here. However, I don't do it like that because that's just an extra step. The easier way to do it is the third method, which is with the Grammarly extension. So I already installed the extension here. Otherwise, you just look at download Grammarly extension. And you can do Grammarly for Chrome, and you can simply go and download it. Here, add to Chrome, it's free, follow the instructions, and you will see it here. Now, what I'm going to do here, I have switched it off. So there are 2 things I have to activate here. One is, first of all, I have to put it on. Check for writing suggestions on canva.com, okay? And the other one is when I go here, you can choose it that Grammarly can read and change site data for all sites on canva.com or only when you click the extension. I choose it for all sides, so I just keep it on. So now I'm going to write something wrong. Now it could be that after you switch it on, you might have to refresh your page. But if you keep it always on, that like I do, then it just shows you automatically. You don't have to refresh the page then. It will show you the error as you type it. So now it tells you here, this is coming from Grammarly, not from Google, because the way it came on Google was a little different. So then it says correct your spelling, and you do it right there. This is super helpful for me. I use Grammarly for, as I said, all kinds of text. So that's the third way of doing it. The other one is simply, I'm just going to take the wrong text and I'm going to put it in Microsoft Word, right, to make it bigger. And then, of course, there's a red mark again, just like Google. You right click and it shows you all the options. You can take the right one, go back and put it in here. The other way is to check it with a dictionary. So, for example, I go to Merriam-Webster, which is one that I use a lot because it's also helpful for US English. And I write sample text. And then it tells you that it does not exist in the dictionary. Check it. Check on a spelling suggestions below. And then you click on sample, and then that's the right one, right? So you know you have to take sample and not sample, right? So That was the fifth way, because we did Google extension, we did Grammarly website or app, then we did the Grammarly extension, third one, then the fourth was Microsoft Word, fifth one is a dictionary, and sixth one, well, manually. After you finish doing your whole presentation, you write a bunch of text and you just go and check it manually. So there are six ways of checking spellings in Canva, and the easiest one, once again, is obviously Grammarly, because it does not just check your spelling, it checks your grammar and it checks it across the document, not just for one word. So that there you go. That's how you do spell check in Canva. And happy spell checking.